Well, welcome back to the Steve Robb Show. Today, I'm going to show you how I seal a tire. Today, it's going to be specifically on my snowblower. Last week, I did a vid on a little bit of a mod on my snowblower. I'll put a link down below if you'd like to see that. But I did mention in that vid that I bought this snowblower in 1993. And I was rendering the video, and my wife speaks up and says, "No, you didn't buy that in 1993. Guys, listen to your wives. Mine has a memory like an elephant. You would not believe it. Here it is here, guys. Now I save that. I save all my manuals, and this is the build sheet on it here. And you can see right there that was built in July the 4th, 1994. So yeah, she's still an oldie, but I was off by 1 year. I was close. But I'm going to show you how I seal a tire. And it might be a little controversial because I'm going against a lot of what a lot of other people do. And I'm actually duplicating what the professionals do. And I'm not too sure how this is going to go over, but let's get to her. Well, let's get this tire off and I'll show you how I do it. We'll check it for leaks. And I've got it on the hoist here. Just going to jack it up a bit. And I'll show you this little bit of a jack that I made. I didn't make the jack, I just made the attachment to it. And it's a good little mod you can do if you're wanting to work on a snowblower or anything like that that's low to the ground. And you can get it off without having to put like hunks of wood in there. And it's best just to do it with the proper stuff. And this is a low cost way of lifting up a little piece of machinery and working on it. So here we go right here. There we go, guys. We got her off, and yeah, it's losing its air, and let's check it and see why it's losing its air. Well, all I did was just get a little plastic jug here of some water, and I just put a couple of drops of dish detergent in there, and let's check it. I put some air in the tire. Let's get to it. Okay, guys, I put some water on the valve stem itself. Make sure it's not leaking there. Then I put lots of water on the outside here. And guys, I think I found the leak. I'll bring you in and let's take a little closer look. I think we got it right there, guys. Can you I think I got her right there, guys. Let me just pour some more water on here. There she is right there. She's leaking right in there. I'll turn the tire over and check the other side, and if it's leaking on the other side, I'll show you. But let's get to fixing this side here first. Well, as you can see here, all I've done is taken out the valve core, and the majority of the time with these tires, they're very easy to break down. You don't need no fancy tools or anything. Sometimes if they're very rusted on or something, well, yeah, you're going to struggle. But let's just give it a go here, and just pressing down on it, guys, usually does it. You could hear it cracking a bit there, right? And I like to leave the valve stem out so it doesn't fight you building up pressure. And I'm just going to get a little bit of a tire tool here and see if I can't make this a little bit easier. This is all I'm using, is just one of these, and see if we can just stab it in here a bit and bring it down. There we go. There we go. So she's off now. There we go. So she's off there, and that wasn't too bad at all. So I'll bring you back when I'm applying the product. Well, I like to show you exactly what I discovered. I always like to go around and just wire brush it around and that kind of stuff. But I have seen this before so many times. I just want to show you something first. This is actually the paint from the rim around the inside of the bead, and it's all rusted and flaked, and And that's what happens a lot of times is it rusts around the bead itself, and then the air goes behind the tire, in between the rim and this surface here, and then escapes. So you really have to sand the tire down, and not sand the tire down, sand the rim. Now I'm not taking it off, but I just use my wire brush and a scraper, and I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know if it's going to get in there or not too good on the shot, but it's, yeah, you could see how rusted that is. So all I did is just wire wheeled it a little bit, and then I just got my hand brush and brush it a bit, and I'll just run a little bit of sandpaper around that, and then we'll seal it up. Here we go. Well, let's seal her up right now, and I like to put some gloves on, guys, because this stuff here, you get that on your hands and it's pretty deadly stuff. And I just go around here, you know, nothing fancy. I mean, it is a snowblower tire, and try to coat the rim on the inside there. And that's pretty well it, guys. It's not a hard job to do, and you know, I don't go cheap on the stuff, and it will bind to the sides, and that's pretty well it. And I still have the valve core out, so what I'm going to do is I can get more air into the tire, and hopefully the bead will come up. But the first thing I'm going to do is, you learn from experience, guys, put a cloth over this as much as you can, because when you fill this tire up, the liquid is going to go boop and hit you right in the face. So let's do that now. There you go, guys. Anything that goes out is going to go that way. So let's just see if we can fill this up. There you go. Now I'll just put the valve core in. See that splatter there? I'll put the valve core in, and then we'll come back. Well, it's been about 15 minutes, guys. I wiped off the tire and everything, and I've just had it sitting there. Guys, there's no more leaks anymore. She's sealed up tight as a drum, and I think that's the right way to do it. And been sitting here for a while, and it's not leaking. So let's just wrap this up. Well, she's all sealed up nice. I just thought I'd show you a little thing that I do. Just a stick, guys, and I got the old metal valve caps, and there's a remover on the end there. That's an easy thing to do. I'll show you this little bit of a jack here. Guys, this is just like your regular scissor jack, and I just put a small bar stock on the end there, and it's a lot easier than trying to do with those big handles and all that kind of stuff. This is an easy thing to do as well. And as for the product I use, guys, I tell you what, if you go to a tire shop and they start putting all this green stuff in there and all this other crap that you see, you know, on the, I guess on the infomercials about how it's going to seal your tire, go to another tire shop, because as far as I'm concerned, that stuff should be banned. It's not made for anything for on highway or road use. I have used that green stuff once in a trailer tire up at my camp, and it did work. It sealed it right up. I have tried it before on these slow moving tires. Guys, let me know in the comments if you've had any luck with it, because I just can't seem to get any luck with that stuff. And for 10 bucks for a bottle, I don't know, maybe you put a half a bottle in there, it's just not worth my time. I haven't had no success with it. I mean, you can't get these tires rolling fast enough, you know, with centrifugal force to get it to go to the outside and seal. It just sits there in the bottom of the tire. I mean, maybe if you had like a hole in your tire, okay, but for rim leaks, I have never had any success with that. And this is the product that I use. Now, there's different brands. And guys, all it is tire bead sealer. I got like this can is a long time ago, like I've had this a long time, and that's all I do. It takes me 2 minutes to go there, seal it right up, and away I go, and it's done. Never mind putting all this crap in the tire and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, if you guys like putting crap in your tire, well, then you just knock yourself right out. But for me, no. Go with the professional do, And professionals will not put that crap in your tire, as far as I know. Now, if you're a professional tire guy and you're putting that crap in your tire, leave a comment down below and let me know how you're making out with that. But guys, no, I go with this, guys. And that's the best. I've been doing this for years and years and years. And yeah, it's the only way to go, especially on a tire like this where it's really cold outside. Now, I can use the thing. But what do you do when, you know, you got to have this green stuff be sliming around 50 miles an hour inside your tire to try and seal everything? No, it's not working for me, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a tip on how I seal my tire. So subscribe if you like and come back again. Let's have some more fun. Cheers.